Welcome back to Pac-12 football. Today we have Kokomo Tech taking on Modesto. First and foremost, let's look at the players of the week from last week's games. Teron Nichols, corner out of Muncie, takes the defensive player of the week after recording 8 tackles and an interception. And on the offensive side, Austin Novosad, quarterback from High Desert State, takes it after throwing for 423 yards and 3 touchdowns, along with picking up 5 rushing touchdowns as well. This stat line also gave him the National Player of the Week. Now, taking it back to Kokomo versus Modesto, Kokomo is coming off a strong win against FCS, while Modesto is hoping to bounce back after losing to California last week. Let's enjoy the game, and I'll see you after with other results from around the conference.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and, you want to slow him down. Like, make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Lopez. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. They booted away on 4th down. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
It's complete to the left. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to pass, it's right. Punch it out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They go to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go to the ground. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it to the back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And the offense takes the field, eager to go back to work. Pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Voorhees. What a cut. Now he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. Finds his man. It's Hampton. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And how nice is it to have an eraser at the quarterback spot? First down, you get sacked, lose a bunch of yards. In a more difficult situation, you call a pass to try to attack the secondary, but he's got the ability to do this. Just pull it down, get all those positive yards back, and then some.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job of nice discipline by this defense.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Looking for the goal line. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
6 yards on the play. 4th down coming up. Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give on the counter. Fighting off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Catch in the middle, it's Lopez. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Firing deep. Pulls it in on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wants to throw. It's right. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's in for a touchdown.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he makes the extra point. So an 82-yard drive there. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's right. Got his man in the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Pulls and fires complete. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Breaks the tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Wants to throw again. Get it out on the screen. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. First down for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got him. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking for a man, it's right. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to fire. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Snags it. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up by 17 over Vanderbilt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Voorhees. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The give from the gun. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Fires into traffic, picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the big fella. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's right. There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. So close to cashing it in for this offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Lets it fly. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
Set to kick it away.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's right. This time on target. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
4th down.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
He'll start this drive firing. The sure hands, it's Hampton. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. They'll run it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's right. It's caught. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He tries to take the top off. Makes the catch at the 20. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
A huge gain and a 1st down.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
The offense with a big opportunity.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. And the offense out on the field to go back to work.
First and 10.
Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The big fullback's got it. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got it at the 20 on 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets to it.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the running back. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. He's in open space downfield.
Returner is tackled down at the 30.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again.
First and 10.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's right. Oh, they're after him. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. To the air on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged in the middle, it's Hampton. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Got it in the middle, it's Hampton. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Bounced off his feet. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Grab near the sticks, it's Hampton. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Use the play fake now to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. He's got an open man. And he's in for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete, so the 2-point conversion no good, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
First and 10.
Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. To the air. It's right. Makes the grab on the left. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll leave it with him. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Gain of 6. 2nd down coming up.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. He'll ride his man on the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Of 9 on the play.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Fires to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got it in the middle, it's Hampton. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense getting set for 1st down. Under fire. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Now on 2nd down. The hand to the running back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking for space. It's Fields. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Finds him out of the backfield. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Fires to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch near the 50. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The give as they work on that clock. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're going to ride this running back.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line is set on 3rd down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Finds a man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clay. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do them. Let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Modesto dominates and advances to 2-1, while Kokomo Tech is starting to show the same offensive struggles from last year as they fall to 2-2. Elsewhere, Prairie Union, Gulf Coast, Garden City, and Muncie pick up conference wins, while High Desert State and Shawnee pick up big wins in non-conference games. The season is starting to really get underway, so let's see what Week 5 brings us. Montana will take on FCS East in hopes to get their first win of the season, while in conference play, Prairie Union hosts Gulf Coast, Shawnee hosts San Antonio, and Muncie hosts High Desert State. Our game of the week will feature Modesto again as they head to Garden City in the annual Harvest Bowl. They'll be looking to get revenge after losing to their rivals last season. That's all for this week. We'll see you next week for more Pac-12 football.